Bhavya. The bill only seeks to regulate forced conversion. The reality of not just Karnataka but many states across the country today is there is conversion through allurement, through inducement. Sometimes people convert for reservation. We have seen that happen in the past as well. And sometimes there are forceful conversions under coercion or threat. The bill only seeks to regulate that. The bill does not ban conversion. If you can convince a district magistrate that you are converting of your own free will, then what's the problem?
Yes, yes, you are right. But one thing I would like to mention at this point of juncture that BJP-led government. I wanted to tell BJP friends also how long we are going to rule the state or country is not matters. How you are going to rule the country or state it matters. You please underline this word, my BJP friends. And I will talk about this anti-conversion bill. BJP has forgotten yesterday Hindi Divas, they have imposed Hindi Divas. Today they are making anti-conversion bill. See, just they thought developmental works and administration only you go by provoking the minds of the people. By minds of the people, they thought it is a developmental activity.
No,
Development.
sir, these
And
are
they
all
have not, they
political
have
arguments.
forgotten.
I'm asking a very
No, one
specific
second.
question. I'm
They
asking a very
forgotten
specific question.
that
What is your
our
problem with
state
this
is under
bill?
tremendous
Sir,
pressure,
what is your
and
problem with this
we are
bill
going through a very
when this
tremendous
bill only
problems
seeks to
in
regulate
the
forced
in
conversion? Please
terms
talk about the bill,
in terms of
not
infrastructure,
political arguments,
in terms
please.
of
Mr. Gowda, please. Thank you.
in terms of infrastructure, flooding problem are there. Everything is there. Still,
Sir, my humble request again to you, please
no,
stick
no.
to the merit of the matter. I'm
What I'm
asking you
trying to
about your objections to the bill, not about flooding and whatever else has happened in Bangalore. We've debated that enough. Stick to the bill, please. Yes, thank you.
yeah. Okay. I will talk about bill only. This is this kind of bill. Uh, they are just provoking the minds of the people. This is not necessary at this point of time. People requires their attention to solve their problems, not the provoking the minds of the people. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That at this point of juncture, thought only by inducing and provoking the minds, they thought it is a administrative works, a developmental activity.
Okay,
That's what I
let me
wanted to tell
ask
you.
Arun Anand. The closest example we can think of, it happened in the state of Tamil Nadu when Jayalalitha was chief minister. She had brought in an anti-conversion law passed in the assembly, but then subsequently within 6 months she went on to lose an election. And then subsequently after that, that particular piece of legislation was withdrawn by the state government. In the case of Karnataka too, the question that the opposition is asking is, why bring this 3 months before the election? And if this government were to lose, then naturally whichever next government is will resign back on this law.
Correct.
Arun Anand. Arun Anand. Thank you. Yeah. Arun.
I think it's an issue which is not related immediately to elections, because you yourself have mentioned, Zaka, that no, Siddharamaiah, he was the one basically under his regime, during the Congress regime. The process to bring this bill had begun, and then the BJP government has taken it forward. So I don't think I think Karnataka, not only Karnataka, but actually conversion is one of the key issues on the national agenda, and it has always been there. I also want to bring in an interesting point here, probably to which the Congress spokesperson can respond. See, ironically, they don't realize that it's actually Congress which brought the issue of conversion to the fore when Yogi Commission was set up in 1950s under the chief ministership of Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla. And then after the Meenakshi incident happened in 1981, which is a defining movement in terms of debates on conversion issue in India, an organization was set up whose general secretary was Ashok Singhal. We all know about Ashok Singhal, an RSS Pracharak and BHP leader, and its president was none else than Dr. Karan Singh. And we all know that Dr. Karan Singh has been a Congress stalwart. So on the issue, and then in the Constituent Assembly debates also, so you have people like K.M. Munshi and Sardar Patel, and they have mentioned it very clearly, that conversion is a key issue, and any forceful any forceful conversion is illegal under the law. And
Okay.
they presume that that's why there is no central law. It was presumed that this thing will be followed. So conversion, right? Since, and one last thing, Zaka,
Yeah.
which I want to bring in, that it was actually all these bills which different 8 or 9 states have brought, they've broadly been modeled on the bills which were there in 1930s in the princely states. And then in the first kind of amendment, first anti-conversion bill, which was brought in Odisha in 1967. So this is not something new which is happening. So I don't think we should relate it too closely to
Okay. Mohan,
elections.
Vishwa, Article 25 of the Constitution allows every individual citizen in this country to practice, preach, propagate his or her faith. Wouldn't this bill, by saying that you need to give 2-month notice to the district magistrate, and also subsequently after conversion, you have to present yourself before the district magistrate and convince him or her about the fact that you've willfully converted, aren't you giving unfettered powers to a bureaucrat, to a district magistrate in this question? And B, isn't that violative of Article 25, which says that any individual citizen in this country is free to practice, preach, and propagate his or her religion? Why should they have to convince a district magistrate?
See, Zaka, when you read Article 25, Clause 1, it starts with subject to public order, morality, or and health, and to other provisions of this part. All persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience, the right freely to profess, practice any propagate religion. So it's basically starts with an exception clause. Where does it say subject to public order, morality, and health? And
Sir, by one individual
and
converting from one faith to another, what loss to public order is happening?
See, no, hold on. Subclause 2, if you see, nothing is in this article shall affect the operation of any existing law or prevent the state from making any law regulating or restricting any economic, financial, political, or other secular activity which may be associated with the religious practice.
No, that in no way brings this particular law under its ambit. That is for economic malafide interest. I'm asking you a simple question. How does this particular law justify presence under Article 25, where any individual citizen in this country is free to practice, propagate, preach his or her religion? Why should a district magistrate be the arbiter of that? That's my question.
See, Zaka, Article 25 says that you are free to profess or practice any religion.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that willfully or by misrepresentation, you should force somebody, your practice or your profess should not force somebody to get converted into some other religion.
Yeah.
So each religion is distinct. So you should not, one religion should not be affected at the cost of the another religion. So that is
who will decide this? Will a district magistrate decide this? Or will individual citizens of this country decide whether they want to convert or not?
See, Zaka, as I told you earlier, this constitutional validity has already been tested because this law is already in force in various other states. It is there even in Jharkhand also, Assam also, Gujarat also, Madhya Pradesh also, UP also. It is there in various other states.
Okay.
Constitutional validity is already tested. Here, the law's provision is, the district magistrate is the one, see, the first thing which we should understand is you can't make somebody, something is happening, if some forceful conversion is happening in some remote village, to go and approach High Court. The immediate nearest place for him should be district only. So then only if the cases, get solved there, he need not go and approach